Hart with your Southeast Colorado news on seconews.org. We're in downtown Rocky Ford, Colorado, just off US Highway 50 for the demolition of the First National Bank building. Switch this camera for you guys, give you the view. So of course, the reason for today's demolition is they've built a new bank in Rocky Ford. We're going to get that on video right now. So excuse our wind noise. Perfect timing with the petals from the blooming trees falling in front of the new entryway to the First National Bank here in Rocky Ford, Colorado. Nice doing another live stream here. Feels like coming full circle. We were here when they did the demo of the building that used to sit right here, the Carousel building. Of course, replaced with the beautiful First National Bank building. We're going to take a little walk here. You can see they're open for business now. And it's amazing how quiet this equipment is right here, actually. Idling, getting ready to go. So the old building, far beyond current code and very expensive to upgrade and update, so they're going to demolish it, put a nice parking lot downtown. That demolition, of course, scheduled for today. So we're going to do a little live stream for you guys, shaking it up a little bit, putting it on YouTube. I want everyone to know we're doing it there too. Where they're getting the utilities disconnected. We can see Robert Valdez with the bank over there talking with the crew. So do us a favor if you're just now tuning into our live stream. You can share that live stream. Typically we do this over on Facebook, and you can help us grow the news dedicated to the people of Southeast Colorado simply by sharing the good news. Springtime in Southeast Colorado. We've got nice blooms, blossoms on the trees across the valley. You're right in front of this historic building in downtown Rocky Ford. So we're at 300 North Main Street for the demolition of the old First National Bank building. We saw they took the ATM out just before we went live. We kind of did our walk around there. everybody.
Right?
That's how we roll, I guess. Nice little crowd gathered around to watch this. We're gonna cut across the road here.
You have 250 to start off, it'll be way cheaper. I was like, then I have to be a yard man or something. Like, I'm not trying to actually work. I want to get these other bills.
How you doing, Good. There's the shot, huh?
Yeah.
Got the First National Bank building, the old First National Bank building, coming down today. They're going to start the process of the demolition. Of course, they've got their new bank up and running. Of course, we just saw them in the back there disconnecting the electricity and the utilities there and talking with bank management. Just before going live, we watched them roll up and unload that Bobcat right there. So single lane traffic on US Highway 50 through Rocky Ford. There we go. So once again, doesn't look like much of a real delay in the traffic here on US Highway 50, but they've got it closed to single lane to make room for the demolition of the First National Bank building. So they do have it fenced off around the front of the building, back of the building, over on the side, all sides, but over here, along the highway. Water trucks here. Of course, the tornado siren in Rocky Ford means they're just testing it in the noon hour. Oftentimes, so siren still works. Looks like they're kind of taking a pause here. Yes, lots of spectators today. We're live on the YouTube channel, so we're just kind of hanging out. They handily removed everything the ATM was attached to. Now they're going to pull the rest out, I suppose. So again, as you can see, traffic slowed down a little bit here on Highway 50 just due to the single lane closure, making room to work for these guys. You can see there's folks standing and watching on all three corners adjacent catty corner. Catty corner, that was the proper use of that term, right? Okay. Kind of trying to circle around for you guys. Not quite sure. Careful there. So excuse the wind. Black Hills working on disconnecting that power, maybe. Busy back here. And we'll get a nice view of the new bank. Sorry for the little wind noise there. So I was saying our highway traffic slowed down a little bit with the lane closure. All right, guys. We're going to go for a walk in the wind. How you doing, man?
Good, how you doing?
Life's good.
Don't tell that in above it so you can get to it and get it out.
Yeah. Always live. And when I say the word live, that's when the winds do turn on.
Always.
Yep. Welcome to springtime in southeast
Yes,
Colorado. So again, forgive our wind noise today. I've been trying to move around and hide behind buildings.
Yeah, that's not easy around here.
Yeah, good to see
Place
you.
over there on the other side of the bank, state bank.
Yeah,
Walk
we're
past
gonna.
that corner, no wind.
Yeah, we're gonna get over there, catty corner again.
Yeah.
Cool. Our friends from Rocky Ford Auto Parts here checking it out. Of course, Kenny, Carol, and family at Rocky Ford Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer, is one of our founding advertising contributors. Help supporting this live stream broadcast and all that we do for free news dedicated to the people of southeast Colorado. We're going to take his advice and try to circle across the street here. Yeah. Need to be more careful or no one will have any news. Thanks, man. That guy was not looking.
No,
At all.
I've seen that.
At all. So use caution when you come through the intersection here with this construction zone. Lots of spectators are filming it today. We don't want to make the fail videos.
Oh, yeah, I don't
So-
want to, I don't want to see you get ran over.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, man.
That was close.
That was a close one. So just because it says walk. Okay, there we go. You can see we've got a nice little crowd. And a slow process. There we go. I think we found a little reprieve from the wind. So we'll hang out right here for a minute. We were talking with Chuck Hannigan just earlier this morning about them moving the art out of the building. So they went in and spent about 5 hours over the weekend taking all the old art pieces out. And they've got those and they're going to find a new home for those. So we'll have that for you guys as soon as we find out.
Yeah, get them around really deep. Yeah.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Are you filming live right now?
We are live on my YouTube right now. We can take a step back and we'll get out of the wind a little.
Wind kind of helped. Where were you? I just seen you.
I was circling the whole block there. We did a walk around and they were cutting the utilities in the back. And
I tried to get the two windows pictures on the south side. Couldn't get any help.
getting them, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so with me, we're talking with Jeanette Myers, and you're really behind the what's the name of the group? The Southeast Colorado History, Friends of Southeast Colorado History group on Facebook. And so you guys are really focused on the historical happenings and buildings, and there was some art in the First National Bank. Jeanette, do you want to tell us a little bit about the relocation of said art?
Right inside the bank above the cash register. It's way up in the top.
Okay.
There's an old office up there. Anyway, they put like a stretch of pictures in there. There was probably about 20, 25 feet, maybe even 30 feet. All one picture. And it was...
A mural of the region's history, right?
Yes, and what that picture was 1 mile south of Mary's Fruit Stand after talking to Chuck Hannigan. We thought it was at Mary's Fruit Stand until he looked at the pictures, and he said it's about 1 mile south of where Mary's Fruit Stand is today on that corner.
Where Bill Gregory is.
Bill Gregory lives there where it used to be. Anyway, that's where the picture came from, and Chuck Hannigan came yesterday with me and Caitlin, Dustin. Dustin spent 5 hours taking it out of the rafters, and
Wow.
Chuck
So
came
yeah, if you
yesterday.
recall the picture that was displayed up, like you would literally have to look almost all the way up at the ceiling
Yep.
to see it.
Yep, up
Yep.
at the top.
So you guys pulled that out of there, and it's going to be preserved and displayed somewhere, right?
I believe Chuck is wanting to put them with the rest of the pictures that he's got in over there at the sugar factory in Swink,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
Very cool. So the little piece of this building is going to live on in a display for the community.
Yep. Like I said, we tried to get the ones off the side that they were a little bit more complicated,
Okay.
too heavy, too
Okay.
big.
I get it. Yeah, you could see what she's talking about, folks. Just on the other side of that little bobcat is the mural. So unfortunately, that's going to go down with the building,
Yeah.
but the ones that were hanging inside have been saved and preserved. Very cool. So everyone's been kind of patiently waiting out here for them to start this process.
Oh, so that excavator tore a hole in the wall just to get that
ATM out of there.
ATM out.
Yeah. So they needed to unhook it. I would imagine it's probably got lots of electrical stuff going on in there, right?
And maybe money, right?
We'll get it on film if the construction workers start stuffing their pockets. How about that? I don't think that'll be the case.
Should have brought my Walmart set.
Right.
Money.
Well, if it starts blowing off into the highway here, we'll be live for that, so you guys will know that's happening. Highly doubtful. Still getting used to the zoom here with YouTube. It's a little bit different.
Trying to think if we saved anything
But yeah,
else.
then the excavators are parked in the alley, if you will, between the two banks, and they're idling right now. So yeah, we just walked by there. They were really quiet, but they were idling. So we were looking forward to some action, but I think they're going to resolve whatever issue they have over here first. But very neat to hear that the art from the building was preserved. We'll have that on display. We'll let you guys know when. Of course, we do a lot with Clean Valley Recycling. In fact, why not work in a plug since we're hanging out? They've got their talent show coming up in June, auditions coming up in May. So we've got the paperwork you need to fill out to apply to audition, get on their schedule. Right there on seconews.org. Of course, Clean Valley Recycling, one of our founding advertising contributors, helping bring the people of Southeast Colorado Restomod media.
Yeah, on
All right, guys. I think we're going to go get some lunch real quick. And we'll be back with more live coverage right here on our Seco News YouTube channel. Of course, if you've got loved ones that don't follow us on Facebook and don't do the Facebook thing, you can let them know. They can subscribe for free right here on our YouTube. Still watch Southeast Colorado's news for free. Again, thanks to our sponsors. Quick shout out to Mayor Mack at Ark Valley Lumber and Supply, our good friends at Arkansas Valley Lumber and Supply here in Rocky Ford, one of our founding advertising contributors. You can find out more about their services on seconews.org right under that Swap Shop tab. So there we go. We're going to break for lunch and we're going to come back with more live stream coverage as they knock down the First National Bank building. We'll say the old First National Bank building in downtown Rocky Ford. For the people of Southeast Colorado with your Southeast Colorado news, I'm Adrian Hart.